Wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, voted most painful quiz show 7 straight years. Or at least that's how Parade magazine described it. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, Ghost can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. You don't have time for rules. You're in a hurry to die. Let's go. First question. Mad Hatter syndrome is when somebody suffers from which kind of poisoning? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. This one's a little ooky. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. I'm sure you'll do great. Think happy thoughts. Ah! Just cut it off already. Thanks for the finger food. No, I'm kidding. I don't eat them. I know where they've been. And here's your score so far. Come on, wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a labyrinth of despair and madness. But it's got trivia and stuff, and it's fun. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. There's still time to take your seat as an audience member. Sit back, relax, and maybe die. Woo! Doing presentations make me nervous, but I got through it. My public speaking teacher, Mr. Temmie, would be so proud. Now let's play. Here's the first question. Cat fight, meow. Who did Nikola Tesla have a famous feud with? Use your device to answer the question. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... who got it right? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you! Welcome to the killing floor! Let's see if you can string some letters together. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I got some of these letters from Highlights magazine. Don't be the person with the shortest word or you'll regret it. Start poking those letters with your fingers. The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Let's see what you came up with. Life is pain. There's no hard way to say it. I killed you and now you're a ghost. But you're not getting out of this game that easily. Ghosts still get to play and can even win the whole thing in the final round. I mean, I was a ghost for a while, but I got better. Here's everybody's score so far. Are scores important? If you crave external validation, then yeah. Next question. I think it also applies to humans, but... where in a cow is the brisket? Time's running out. Who said this one? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. It's time for some number fun. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Whoever does the worst dies. Let's go. Math, 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 math. So much math going on right now. Make the most of your limited math time. It'll all be over soon. Oh no, now you're a math ghost. Only one player left, but it's too early to go to the final round. You need to survive a little longer if you want a chance to escape. If you can somehow survive these next two questions, I'll give you a chance to escape during the final round. Here's another one. The hard part about making a latex Jake Gyllenhaal suit is getting the dimensions just right. According to IMDb, how tall is Jake Gyllenhaal? Who picked this one? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. It's time for a memory game. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've had enough time. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? One single flaw, and no more breath you will draw. Dang, I have a way with words. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How close did you get? Mistakes are unacceptable. I guess none of you get to play in the final round. Maybe next time I go abducting, I should target people who are smart or talented.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go snooping around that old abandoned Big and Tall store if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. A twisted trivia game show with a lot of pop culture references that would go over my head. 3 people died. Why is it always the dumb ones that suffer? Tragic. Now, if you don't want to buy a rocking chair, I'm gonna kindly ask you to leave.
It's time for Quiplash with your host, Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein. Who's me? Oh, that's me. I'm Schmitty. I knew that. Hey, it's all my favorite people. Oh, I would do anything for you guys, even help you hide a body. I mean, because you do that for me, right? I'm in a little bit of trouble. You know what? Never mind. Let's get started. Here's round one. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's and decide who wins. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Time to share. Up first, yelling fire in a crowded movie theater is bad, but even worse is yelling blank. Okay, next one. A procedure that not even the slimiest plastic surgeon will do. Vote now. Moving on, a sign you got a bad nose job. And next is a Yelp review a millennial would leave about World War II. Get to voting. Next in line, how you know a coworker had sex on your desk. Put in your votes. That's round one. Let's see how the scores shook out. Round two time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Okay, here we go. First one. A line you wouldn't expect to see from a message in a bottle. Next, a bad excuse when trying to return a sports bra. And vote. Coming up next, you know somebody knows nothing about wine when they say this after taking a sip. And next, you know the coffee shop barista is hitting on you when they ask, "Would you like room for blank?" Ready, set, vote! Moving on, a terrible scent for a car freshener. Vote on your devices. That's it for round two. Let's see those scores. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. There's just one prompt and you're all getting it. Complete the comic. All right, here's the board. In the final round, you can give out 1 gold and 1 silver medal to your top 2 quips. Make them count. Okay, let's bring out those medals. Show me the silver. And finally, gold. Great, let me just turn those medals into points for you. That's the game. Let's see the final scores. Welcome to the game. I'm Schmitty, but please don't tell my parole officer I'm here. I hope you're all using your full legal names because this game will affect your credit rating. This is round 1. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. Let's take a look. The first prompt is, what Santa's elves do in the off-season. Your next prompt is, what are goats saying most of the time? It's voting time. up the title of an unreleased Air Bud movie. Vote away. Up next, write a really dramatic line for a doctor to say in a TV medical drama. Next on the list, a great line to use to insert yourself into any conversation. Time to vote. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Cards on the table. First off, the last thing you want to hear while in a tent. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Next prompt. It would be weird if aliens arrived and the first thing they said was, "Take us to your blank." Okay, vote. Next on deck, the biggest problem with the last Star Wars movie. Vote away. Next one, the last person you'd want to be on a lifeboat with. Next in line, a weird Tom Hanks Meg Ryan movie, Sleepless in Blank. That's all for round 2. Let's see where the points went. Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back. Make up a phrase that goes with this acronym. Everybody's in. Decide who gets a medal. Let's see who earned those medals. Bring out the silver and gold. All right, let's turn that into cold, hard points. We're done. Let's see the final scores.
Welcome to TKO. I am the tournament master. Not the golf one, the one where t-shirts fight each other. Golf is ridiculous. All the luxuries of T-Shirt Island are at your disposal, except the business center. Somebody jammed the printer again. Alright, it was me. Every epic tale starts somewhere. Yours begins here, at the training grounds. You will use your device to draw 3 drawings. What you draw matters not. Let your heart be your guide. And if your heart can't think of anything, just hit the suggestion button. Begin your first drawing now. Time is about to expire. You may want to finish up. Interesting. I get what you were going for with these, but this time I want to see more colors. Begin drawing 2. Make haste before time runs out. One drawing to go. Let your freak flag fly, man. Begin. Only seconds remain. Good, good. Pretty good. For your last exercise, you will write as many slogans or phrases as you can. Something short and snappy like you might see on a t-shirt. And use a suggestion if you need one. Accepting your limitations is a part of life. Go. Well, I know that's not your best material. Write another. That time is not for decoration. Finish quickly. Oh yes, this is going to be good. Enough training. Direct your attention to your device. Select one drawing and one slogan to create the perfect t-shirt combination. And I do mean perfect. Good. The battlefield calls. Let the tournament begin. Gauntlet 1. Versus. Fight. Fight by submitting your vote on your devices, that is. Ugh, I hate ties. Let's just go with this one. Versus. Engage one another in violence. Versus. Engage in an altercation. Versus... Fight! A new challenger appears. Fight! A tie won't cut it. The defender wins. Winner! Time for a training break. Use your devices to enter one new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish. Don't let me down. Go! Write something. That time is not for decoration. Finish quickly. The second gauntlet is at hand, and the ethereal algebra of chance has redistributed your drawings and slogans. Create your deadly T-shirt warrior. This ought to be good. Gauntlet 2. Versus... I want you to fight. Oh, a new challenger appears. Fine. A new challenger appears. Attack! The reigning champion wins ties. Let's try and get more votes. Versus battle. Versus fight. Ooh, you winners look good. So it's come to this, the final gauntlet. Only the strongest shirts from the previous rounds will compete, and only one will come out alive. Versus... Fight for me, babies, fight. Versus fight. The defending champion wins ties. Bad luck for you, new mate. Champion. I think we all learned a lot here today. About t-shirts and about ourselves. Oh, I love you guys.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I'm mostly just here for the appetizers. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you need less of my voice in your life. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Well, we can't wait forever, so I'll just pick something. It's going to be Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you showered today. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. All the votes went to Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you have stolen someone else's lunch, accidentally or on purpose. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you often go by a nickname. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. The votes singled out Collectively, you all made the wrong choice. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now.
Wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night! A trial by fire to wash clean the unworthy. But it's also so fun! Let's all take a moment and try to remember it's fun. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't... Interrupting the guy with all the sharp objects. Very smart move. Okay, first question. What's the name for a cute little bunny? Use your device to answer the question. Brain out! And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, come with me. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. All of the safe players have been provided with a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I don't really clean these things, so if you come down with mono, that's on me. Good stuff. Now let's see what everyone drank. boom goes the poison. Ugh, I've really got to work on that catchphrase. And you're dead. But you're not getting out of this game that easily. Ghost still gets to play and can even win the whole thing in the final round. It's about to get incorporeal up in here. Here's how everyone's doing so far, but also know that who you are as a person is just as important. Next question. A filet mignon and a strip steak are part of what bigger steak? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. The rest of you who are still alive, I have a surprise for you. Welcome back to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. What's the funniest movie? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Write something now or you'll be a ghostwriter. Answering was not optional. Only you left in here, huh? Well, get out of here, you lucky little rascal! Let's take another moment to appreciate this cool scoreboard, huh? Let's try another one. Ugh, I took this online quiz to see which Harry Potter house I belong to, and it said Ravenclaw. I should be Slytherin! Where would you find the joke shop Gamble and Japes in the Harry Potter universe? Time's running out. Who said? This one? Let's go someplace fun. It's time for the 3 R's. Ripping, revulsion, and arithmetic. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you do the worst, you die. Math time. Let's go. Come on, you can do this. Math, math, math. You're almost there. Math it up. Time to subtract your life. I guess your number was up. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll have to write that one down. Your number was up. Yeah, that's good. How about this? Who is not one of Hannah Horvath's 3 good friends in Girls? Who picked this one? Let's go someplace fun. Let's play the finger cutting game. This one's not for the faint of heart or fond of finger. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. End of instructions. Aim for the tendon. And now that finger's gone forever. I have a message for all you haters out there. I get it. I totally get it. Alright, next question. Which character on Bob's Burgers is voiced by a female? Time's running out. Who said this? Prepare for your punishment. I think it's time for some senseless violence. You can attack someone else. You could defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Now go say hello to some people with your fists. Just like you to throw up your emotional shield. And your literal shield. But since no one attacked you, it's time for your punishment. You can check out a full breakdown of my tiebreaker rules over on my website. Also my charcoal sketches. They're, pretty terrifying. I've got more questions for you. What state does the Netflix documentary Making a Murderer take place in? Time's running out. Who picked this one? I have a surprise for you! Let's test your memory. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've seen enough. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? If any of those other players do better than you, I will get very unhappy. Hopefully you remember to hit send because time is almost up. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How close did you get? But did anyone do just a little better? Now that's what I'm talking about. I know I started this by pitting you against each other, but wow, your friends are ruthless. Only one player left alive, just how I like it. Glad to see you've made it here alive, but can you escape with your body? I'm going to give you a category. Check Norse films. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Decisions, decisions. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. Aww, you have to get answers right to get closer to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Anytime today, kiddo. Here's another one. Skin cuts. Time is almost up. Now you're alive. What a crazy game, am I right? Beware of the darkness. Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters. Decisions. Another life swap. It's lights out for you. Sharks. Anytime today, kiddo. Hurry up! Monkeys! Uh-oh, that ghost is gonna get ya! Ben and Jerry's flavors. Decisions. So much blood! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters. Time is almost up. Darkness consume you. Earthstones. Decisions. So many kills. Eternal suffering awaits. Phases of the moon. I hate it when everyone gets it right. The shadows are coming. Rogers and Hammerstein musicals. Anytime today. You're almost free. I believe in you.
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't go up to the old warehouse if I were you. They say terrible things happen there. A spooky party game where you used your phone to play, I think. I kinda zoned out when the sheriff was going on about it. 6 people died. You hate to hear about a thing like that, but I'm telling you anyway. Tragic. And if you're thinking I've secretly been the killer this whole time,
you thought your nightmare was over, but it's not over. It's only beginning. Again. Because, you know, it's another one. I don't know what I was trying to say exactly. Let's just play. Okay, first question. Hey nerds! What is the name of the super strong metal that makes up Thor's hammer? Time's running out! And the correct answer is... Who got it right? The rest of you. Let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. Word time! Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It wasn't easy to make this whole letter grid thing work on your phone, so you're welcome. Don't be the person with the shortest word or you'll regret it. Start poking those letters with your fingers. By the way, the letters don't have to be touching, and don't forget to press submit when you're done. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Ooh, let's see what you did there. A tie? That's not good for anybody. Here's how everyone's doing so far. Higher scores are better than lower scores, FYI. Let's try this again. Ugh, my weather app thinks I'm still in Europe. Let me tell you, changing your identity is the easy part. Anyway. It's 15.56 degrees Celsius there. What's that in Fahrenheit? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. The rest of you who are still alive, I want to show you something. Welcome back to the killing floor. What a mess. This piece of art has blood all over it. Eat your heart out, Jackson Pollock. Memorize the pattern of blood. Alright, that's enough time. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die. Clock's running out, man. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. You deserve this. Back to the scoreboard. Here's another one. According to a 2014 study done by 538.com, which emoji is the most widely used on Twitter? Time's running out. Who said this one? You're in for a treat. I want to play a dice game. I'll go first. 6. Now I need a little help from a safe player. How about you? In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? The choice is yours. It's a binary choice. It shouldn't take this long. Never mind. I'll choose for you. Roll lower than me or you die. If this is what it took for you to face your gambling problem, then frankly, I'm happy. What? Down to one player at this point of the game? Well, call me Christopher Columbus because we're taking a detour. If you can somehow survive these next 2 questions, I'll give you a chance to escape during the final round. Alright, next question. According to Malcolm Gladwell, how many hours do I need to torture people before I become an expert? Time's running out. Who picked this one? Prepare for your punishment. Oh, heck yes, it's time for math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 15 right, you die. Let's kick some math. I got these problems from a textbook that I found in a backpack that I found on a body that I found in an alley. Your time is subtracting at an alarming rate. Here it comes!
Terrible tragedy. I'd stay away from the old abandoned movie backlot if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. An eerie party game where people died for not knowing trivia.